Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. Today we have the mother of all lip oil rankings. Today I'm going to rank every single lip oil in my collection. I'm going to tell you what I think about them. I'm going to give them a rating and yeah, we're going to talk about all of my favourite lip oils as well as the ones I do not like. So if you are a lip oil lover, let me know in the comments what your favourite lip oil is. We're currently on a journey here to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm posting every day in October. So if you are new here and you'd like to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So without further ado, let's get into it. We're going to go from worst to best. So ranking in at ranking in at number 25, we have the Beauty Crop Lipped Cream Hydrating Lip Oil. I'm not going to tell you shades of any of these because it doesn't necessarily matter. Some I've got multiple shades of, some I haven't. These are so drying. Just the entire opposite point of a lip oil. They're very sheer, which is fine. I don't mind a sheer lip oil. But they come in about 17 different shades, which seems mildly unnecessary. I like the packaging, do not like the product inside. The doe foot is a really good one, nice and wide, lots of product gets on the lips. But for me, this gets itself a 0.5 rating. Next up, we have the slightly better, but not much. This is the Made by Mitchell Bare lip oils. For these ones, I don't like the doe foot. It is too small for me for a lip oil. I want a nice big doe foot. But I could let that go if the product inside was lovely. But to be honest, it smells of nothing. It feels of nothing. It goes away in like 2 seconds. It doesn't dry my lips out like the Beauty Crop one does, but it also doesn't make them feel particularly good. So this one is going to get a 0.7. Next up, basically on the same vein, this is the Technic lip oil. This is the shade Cherry. So they do like scented ones and then they also do like pigmented ones as well. Is there anything necessarily wrong with this lip oil? No. Is it great? Also no. Again, like the Made by Mitchell one, it just disappears really quickly. The Cherry shade just leaves the doe foot looking really gross. This one does smell like cherry, which is why it came above the Made by Mitchell one. But for me, just a bit of a pointless apply. I'll probably put it in a project pan at some point and finish it like I will with the Made by Mitchell. But I don't think the Beauty Crop ones are going to be in my collection much longer. Next up, we have the Morphe 2. Oh, I didn't give this one a rating. We're going to give it a 0.75 because it does have scent and I like that. Next up, we've got the Morphe 2 Glassified Lip Oil. Is this lower down because I hate the packaging? Yeah, pretty much. This one smells of nothing. Nothing. It's very nonchalant. It's a basic chuck in your handbag. Don't care if you lose it. I would give it maybe a 0.9. Okay, we are getting into the whole numbers here. I really hoped I would like this one, but this one's come really low down. This is the House Labs PhD Hybrid Lip Oil. This is the one with a little bit of tint. This is a mini. However, I still don't like the doe foot, whether it's a mini or not. This one, again, has no scent to it. It's just, again, like the Made by Mitchell, just kind of disappears. There's nothing really substantial to it. It doesn't make my lips feel comfortable. It just sort of disappears. So yeah, that one is going to get a 1. Okay, coming in at number, I've lost count. So 25, 24, 23, 22, 21. Coming in at number 20. This is the Silk Slip Tinted Lip Oil from Versed. This is fine. There's definitely more colour to it than a couple of the ones that I've just mentioned. This is more like a lip gloss than a lip oil though to me. Feels nice, but it's not really a lip oil, it is just a lip gloss. I don't find it particularly hydrating. It's not drying, but it's not really what I want from a lip oil, so that one's going to get a 1.3. Okay, number 19. This one comes so low down because I hate this packaging. This is the Bioma Liptide, pH lip oil. This packaging leaks everywhere. I hate it. It's always really greasy. I really like the doe foot. It's massive. I like the lip oil inside. This one has like a sweet, like fruity scent to it, which again, I really like. But the packaging, it just lets this one down so much. I'm going to give it a 1.5 because I do really like the product. But for me, the packaging of this one is just not, it's not acceptable. I don't want a lip oil that's going to leak everywhere. Okay, Makeup Revolution. This is the Glossy Plump Lip Oil. This is the cherry one. Can you tell I like cherry? This smells like fizzy cherries, which I love that. I love it so much. Nice, fairly big doe foot. Would prefer it be a little bigger. This is just a really great basic lip oil. If you like the plumping effect, I think you'll really enjoy this. If you're not into lip plumpers, it's not going to be for you because it is quite spicy. But I really like this one. I'd give it a solid 1.7. By the way, I am marking these out of 5. These scores may seem harsh, but we're doing them out of 5. Okay, next up, Beauty Bay Jelly Lip Oil. These come in various different, I don't know whether they're flavours or, because it doesn't really taste or smell of anything. I think it's meant to smell like papaya. It might be like vaguely fruity, but nothing major. This is actually a nice lip oil. I don't like lip oils in tubes, as we've come to that conclusion, but it's a nice lip oil. I'm going to give this one a 1.8. Okay, these ones are so low down here because I love some of them and I hate some of them. These are the P. Louise Stay Shining lip oils. These come in so many different flavours. Some of them taste disgusting, like not even putting them in your mouth, just you can taste them on your lips. Some of them smell amazing. Some of them smell terrible. This one smells like caramel. But if I remember rightly, this one tastes disgusting. Anything that's kind of a baked good, so the marshmallow one is gross. But I do have like the lemon plumping one here, which is quite nice. I have the strawberry cream one in my desk, which I quite enjoy. I'm going to give these a 2 just because they're so inconsistent. I think if you're going to put such heavy scents in things, which I personally enjoy, you need to make sure they don't taste disgusting. That just makes no sense because the balms corresponding to the lip balms, because they come in like the little duo, don't taste the same as the lip oils. So it's obviously something that happens in the lip oil process. Okay, we're getting a little higher up here. This is the Glow Reviver lip oil from e.l.f. I like this one. It's nothing revolutionary. It's a good basic lip oil. They do have a little bit of tint to them. This is like the red one. It's called Red Delicious. These are very minty. If you don't like mint, you aren't going to like these. I personally really like them. They are a good, like, solid, like, 2.5 for me. Okay, we're getting into the ones where I had more of a hard time picking which order I wanted them to go in. This one is the Sigma Renew Lip Oil. These come in various shades. Nice Mahusive doe foot applicator, and this is just like a really nice like subtle nude shade. This is one of those perfect kind of everyday lips. These do smell, they almost smell a little bit chemically, which I don't love, but I do find these on the lips last a really nice time. They give a nice little bit of pigment. They're not too heavy, they're not too slippy. A good solid lip oil, and I think it gets a good like 2.7. Okay, Bare Face lip oil from Gerard Cosmetics. This is a Baricino. This smells like coffee. It's delicious. So good. Love it. Could eat it out the tube. Don't like the doe foot. It's too small, and I don't like this packaging. This just feels like a waste of time. I know they were going for something like a bit quirky, but For me, the packaging just doesn't work, but I do really like the lip oil inside. It also seems like a massive tube for only 5 ml of product. I don't know. But yeah, I love the scent. I love the actual lip oil. This has got a very, very slight tint to it, but honestly on the lips you wouldn't really know. So I'm giving that a 2.8. Okay, Milk Makeup Kush Lip Oil. This is so low down. I really like the lip oil in itself. I don't like the scent of this. It smells like watermelon. Which, if you're a regular, you'll know I don't like watermelon scented things. I wouldn't have bought it had I known it smelled like watermelon. I do very much like the formula. It's very hydrating, feels good on the lips, but for me the watermelon scent is just so off-putting, so we're going to give that one a 3. Another scent slash flavour I don't love is this one. It's the Jisoo Honey Infused Lip Oil. As somebody who doesn't like the taste of honey, why did I buy this lip oil? That is an excellent question. Dough foot's a little small for me on this one. Do love the packaging. It is in like a glass jar. It doesn't smell overly of honey. It just has that slight scent to it. I don't know whether anybody's mums used to use Next Royal Jelly hand cream and stuff, but it smells like that. And it does taste a little bit when I first put it on. Not anything major that sort of hangs around. This is a really nice lip oil, bit of a thinner formulation than a lot of the ones that I've got left to talk about. But this is just one I feel like you could just chuck on all day and you would have lovely hydrated lips. So we're going to give this one a 3.1. It's not its fault that I bought something honey scented when I don't like honey. Okay, these are the most budget ones I think that I've mentioned. These are the MUA Metamorphosis lip changing, colour changing oils. I do also have a sparkly one, which I very much love. These doe foots are huge. These have like an ever so slightly minty scent to them. I do feel like I've gone a little bit nose blind, I'm not going to lie. Just this one has got more. This is the, do they call it the OG? Plump It Up. Sorry, this one's the plump-in one. So this one does have quite a heavy mint scent. But this one's Birthday Cake, which does still have a slight scent of mint, but it also smells a little bit vanilla-y. I actually really love the scent of that one, and it looks so pretty because it's all sparkly. Very, very affordable. They come in loads of shades. They're all kind of fun shades. Like there's a black one, there's an orange one, there's a green one. They all go the same colour on the lips because they're this kind of pH adjusting. But like I said, obviously they come in the shimmer, they come in the plump-in, they do normal ones. I really like these ones. I'm going to give these ones a 3.3. Next up, we have the NYX Fat Oil Lip Drip. These are the most pigmented ones, I would say, out of everything. These, to me, go on more like a gloss, but they're definitely a lip oil. There's not a whole lot of pigment to this one because it's like a sheer with like a golden shimmer. But you also have one of the like the nudie shades, and that one's definitely got a bit more texture. These are quite thick, and I do think when you pull the thing out the tube, you do get like a little bit of stickiness. These are definitely the most like a lip gloss, other than the Versed ones, which are just a lip gloss. Yeah, I think they're the most like a lip gloss, but they definitely are still an oil. They are perhaps a touch stickier than a lot of the oils, but these also leave a bit of colour behind once the oil's worn off, which I do enjoy. Probably give those ones a 3.4. Okay, next up, I want to rank this one higher. This is one of my favourite formulas. But again, like the Bioma one, this leaks everywhere. But this is from Guerlain. This was like £36. I don't expect it to leak everywhere. For a start, every time it leaks, half the product is bloody released. This is the Bee Glow oil in Pop Rose Glow. These have got an ever so slight honey scent to them, but it's very mild. It's a lot milder than the Jisoo. Big doe foot. Love. This does leave behind like a pinky stain on the lips, which I really enjoy. It's nice that it gives you some tint after you've used a fact, but the packaging, I just can't forgive it, especially because it's so expensive. Like the Bioma, I'm like, well, the packaging's probably not that well made because it's only an affordable brand, but when you're paying £36, I do not expect my lip oil to leak everywhere. This will be one that once we've moved out, I'm just going to put it on my dressing table, and I will definitely finish it because I really love the formula. It's just leaky. I'm going to put it up here so it doesn't leak anymore. Okay, Vive Lip Dew. This is a glossy lip oil. This one is Cherub. I'm only telling you the shade of this one because this one is quite pigmented. This is, again, nice massive doe foot. These ones do have a lot of colour to them, and you can definitely build these ones up on the lips, but they're very hydrating, very comfortable. Even when you've built them up, you can then still whack an extra layer on just for some shine. I like these a lot. They are very hydrating, and they actually feel like they're hydrating my lips further, if that makes sense. Okay, number 6, so the last one before we get to top place. This is a Glossy Bounce, Glossy Bounce lip oil in the shade Bounce. Again, these are probably more of a gloss, but they are quite sheer and they do feel quite like moisturising and oily. That's what that one looks like. My hand is so stained because I've literally been filming all day. Such a beautiful formula. They've come a little bit lower because, like I said, they are more of a gloss, I would say, but a really, really lovely gloss to keep reapplying throughout the day. Okay, now we have top 5. 4 really expensive ones and 1 really, really affordable one. Number 5 is the Rimmel Oh My Gloss Lip Oil. I adore this stuff. Like, literally, I've used 90% of it at this point. Massive doe foot, happy. Smells like strawberry laces, double happy. Is about £5.99, incredible. Doesn't have a lot of colour to it. They do a couple of shades. There's like a clear one and then a more red one and a darker one. Honestly, it's probably not worth buying a darker shade because I don't think they've got any tint to them. But this one is the perfect throw on. I don't have to worry about it. It's in my bag. It's on my desk at work. I literally just chuck it on. It's so thin but so hydrating. I really think Rimmel smashed it out of the park with this one. Okay, this one had to be coming up somewhere. Number 4 is the Dior Lip Glow Oils. I really enjoy these. I love the packaging. I love the doe foot in these because, again, it's massive. These are minty. They are plumping. If you don't like a plumping lip oil, you're not going to like the Dior ones. But I do love this. Do I need to buy any more shades other than this one? No. They haven't got enough pigment to warrant buying more than one shade. But I do really love it. It's a good staple, a solid, like, 4.1. I would say the Rimmel gets a 4. Okay, top 3. So in love with this one. Number 3 is the Kosas Wet Lip Oil. This is the shade Exposed. This is friggin' stunning. Don't like this doe foot. That's why this comes as low as it, like lower down in the top 5, because I hate the doe foot. It's too small, it's silly, but this is a beautiful, I don't know whether you can see that, shimmery lip oil. I've just fully put my nail in it. It's like a shimmery lip oil. It's stunning. I love wearing this with some lip liner underneath. I love wearing it on its own. It's a beautiful, beautiful formula. Scent wise, these smell like chocolate oranges. It's so good. Like, so good. I assume there's some sort of orange seed oil in there, but they're very, very hydrating, very comfortable. Okay, another one that is quite tinted. These are almost a lip gloss. These are the Summer Fridays Dream Lip Oils. This is the shade Blush Dreams. Massive doe foot. Love. This shade is gorgeous. but these are definitely an oil over a gloss. It's very hydrating. It's not sticky in any way. If you want to kind of blend it out, just put a little dab on the middle of the lip. It really, really gives you that hydration with very little colour. There is a couple of shades, I think there's 4, I want to say. I really like those ones. The Kosas is probably going to get a 4.2. And then I think the Blush Dreams is going to get like a 4.4. Okay, the best lip oil out of these 25, in my opinion, has to be crowned. I don't know whether you can guess if you're into lip oils. There's one particular lip oil that's so popular that I haven't mentioned. Clarins. This stuff is beautiful. This is one of the, I think they call them the intense shades. This is 23, which is more of like a pink. This reminds me actually quite a lot of the Girl Lamb one. It's a very similar formula, just in much better packaging. This smells like sweets. So delicious. I do also have a mini of the normal one. I've gone through a whole normal one as well. For me, it's just the one. Don't get me wrong, it's not perfect. We're going to give it like a 4.6. I'd quite like to see them do like creamy shades like they've brought out in the NYX Fat Oils. But overall, this is a beautiful formula. It sits so nicely on the lips. It's so hydrated. It's everything I want from a lip oil. So that is me ranking 25 different lip oil formulas. Have I missed your favourite? Is the one that you absolutely love that I've not talked about here? Let me know in the comments down below. If you did enjoy this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, hit subscribe. And if you want to ensure you never miss another video, then hit the bell icon and YouTube will notify you next time I post. You've been fabulous. I've been Coleoftheball, and I'll see you next time. Bye.